Why do we have a hype train while I'm covering a bill? I have some great news, everybody. We are going to talk about Texas. Oh, that's not great news to you? That's actually somewhat concerning? Oh, well, that's because you're a sane human being, and you understand that when we're talking about Texas, only the bad happens. Nothing good happens in Texas. So, let's get into the fan art section, and then we'll go ahead and get into, you know, that good old there now, Texan pride. So, first bit of fan art we have here is from Kitterdoodle. I was informed that Gurg ate the E. Happy birthday, Cirrus. Father, why do they lewd me? Gurg, I wish I knew. It's the finished version of the Hol-chan fan art. Why do people lewd Hol-chan? I don't understand. Why is everything in my channel a waifu now? I don't understand. But it's cool. I am happy that Kitterdoodle learned how to draw noses, though. The next one we have here is from Mathematical Cabbage. Happy feckin' birthday. Hol-chan threw a surprise party for Cirrus and invited a bunch of his friends and loved ones. Timer-kun and Coin Cirrus were not invited. A bunch of Cirrus's other friends are on the other side of the camera. There's Dryer-kun, Hol-chan, Chat. The cake is winking. Nova holding Blizzy, and Viced Rhino. Is Ocean inside the machine? Is that where he is? Huh. We can finally give Ocean a swirly. Anyways, as always, everybody, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop it into the fan art section of the Discord. With that said, if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. What are you doing? You're hitting the subscribe button. That's what you're doing. Anyway, on to the actual topic. Guys, Texas is taking up a bill that will require the 10 Commandments to be put in every public school. You know, religion forced on your kids. Just a week away. Sylvia Silica, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an you fucking degen. But, yeah. Commandment 1, suck on these nuts. Ice Blossom, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. I appreciate it. So, yeah, let's get into that. The Texas State Senate Education Committee this week will take up a bill requiring the 10 Commandments to be installed in every public school classroom, and another that would allow schools to hire pastors or chaplains instead of school counselors. I can think of a lot of very inappropriate jokes right now, and I will use none of them. Also, Sakura, thank you for the 100 bits. Why do we have a hype train while I'm covering a bill? How can I possibly psychologically manipulate my audience into giving me money while I'm covering politics? Shit! The NB Vixen, thank you very much for redeeming your points for an owl. Yeah. So a public elementary school or secondary school shall display in a conspicuous place in each classroom of the school a durable poster or framed copy of the 10 Commandments, reads SB 1515. Regios, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Said this is exactly how you get Warhammer 40k. Quethom? Quethom, do you have... Do you have some time? Do you have some time to talk? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Because anybody who has the audacity to make me fucking say, oh, well, deserves just to talk. Just to talk.
Daddy, chill.
50,001 channel points were dropped on that, by the way. That's, yep, several months of your life spent. Not my problem. Let's continue going into the actual bill itself. Anubian, thank you for redeeming, resubscribing. That one, I can't read. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. The bill is extremely specific, mandating the size of the poster must be a 16 by 20 inch poster at the very least, and that it needs to be readable from anywhere in the classroom. It must be in a size and typeface that is legible to a person with average vision from anywhere in the classroom in which the poster or framed copy is displayed. Ice Blossom, thank you for gifting out 5 community subs. Thank you so much. So this thing is going to get defaced so fast. You know, I'm just going to say this right now. It is immoral to deface posters of the 10 Commandments if they are put in schools. Every single time a new poster is placed in a classroom, defacing it is moral. That is my position, and I am willing to hold on to it. It doesn't say it can't be written in Arabic, it seems. It does, though. It needs to be legible. For it to be legible, it must be in the common language of the students of the classroom. Regios, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. We're at level 3 already, somehow. Somebody's really trying to get us to that level 10 where they force me to sing again. That's what seems to be happening. The bill also includes the complete text of the 10 Commandments in the version ordained by its author, State Senator Phil King, who's a Republican. Regios, thank you for gifting out 5 more tier 1 subs. Three more tier 1 subs. I can't read or count. I'm sorry. Senator King's bill goes as far as to mandate that if a school classroom does not have the 10 Commandments posted, it must accept a copy if anyone donates one, and any extras must be offered for donation to any other school. It can also use taxpayer funds to purchase a copy. I wasn't aware that we were allowed to have individual people's taxpayer dollars pay for religion. That sounds like a violation of the separation between church and state, but what do I know? I'm just an idiot on the internet. NBC News senior investigative reporter Mike Hixenbaugh, who posted news of the bill on Monday, points out language in the 10 Commandments might be confusing to a first grader. So 2 GOP bills to chip away at the separation of church and state. We go ahead and go right to those tweets there. SB 1515 would require schools to display the 10 Commandments in every classroom. It's got that right there. Poster or framed copy. Include the text of the 10 Commandments as provided in the subsection. Every K-12 public classroom of Texas would be required to display these words. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant. What the fuck does that mean to a first grader? What is that? Teacher, can you please tell me what a maidservant is? Please. Oh god, I'm in the perfect outfit for this, actually. Can you please tell me what a maidservant is? Or a manservant? This is appropriate knowledge for a child, everybody. Anywho, the other bill, SB 763, well, that seems to be where we're going at here. The Education Committee will also take up a bill allowing school districts to employ chaplains to perform the duties of school counselors. Also, Discordant Volt, thank you for gifting out a community sub. That bill is SB 763, and it specifies that chaplains, oh no, do not need to be certified by the Education Board. I could literally just go through seminary, bullshit my way through it, because there is no real standard, let's be honest. Bullshit my way through seminary, become a chaplain, and then I, too, could affect the lives of your kids for years going forward. That's a little fucked up, don't you think? Just a smidge? You don't need any actual expertise to do this. Like, nothing. Nothing. The Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott, believed to be gauging for a run in the White House as State Attorney General, won a Supreme Court case allowing the 10 Commandments to be displayed on the state capitol. A constitutional attorney for the Freedom from Religion Foundation in 2019 wrote allowing the 10 Commandments in classrooms would impose biblical law on the state's public schools. Such displays are considered illegal. Let's see here. The other bill, which is 763. What else does it have here? You can read the bill to install untrained pastors in place of mental health experts and guidance counselors here. Okay, I was seeing if there was any more note here as to what else is going on there, aside from just reading the bill itself. How many pages is the bill? There's only 3 here. We'll go through this one, too. Axo, thank you for gifting 50 bits. Well, not gifting. I mean, gifted to me. Ooh. Thank you so much. Just inching and edging the hype train forward. Relating to allowing school districts to employ chaplains to perform the duties of school counselors, be it enacted by the legislature of the state of Texas, notwithstanding subsections of legalese because writing like a normal human being is fucking impossible. Funds would be allocated under this section and must be used to improve school safety and security, including costs associated with securing school facilities, including improvements to infrastructure, use or installation of physical barriers, the purchase and maintenance of security cameras and other security equipment. Providing security for the district. I wonder why you need all of that. Is it possibly because we have another issue that needs to be solved? Also, Regios, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Getting us to the next level of the hype train. Yep, this is for active shooters. Don't you love how giving kids a chaplain? Don't you love how giving kids a chaplain instead of a counselor is being written in a bill for trying to beef up school security because we have a pandemic, or we have an epidemic of school shootings in the United States? Isn't that fucking weird? Isn't that so strange? Oh my god. Can you imagine the thought process? I'm just going to go... I'm just going to give a trigger warning. The words I'm going to say are going to be very fucked up, very dark, but they are meant as a combination of political humor and also just a really sad realization. How much you want to bet there is some well-meaning Republican politician out there looking at this bill going, actually, yes, it's a good idea to have more chaplains in the schools instead of counselors. Counselors are there for mental health issues. We need to save the children's souls. What if they die while sinners? To a gunman in a school. I don't want to solve the problem of the gun. I need to make sure that kid gets to heaven. That's a real fucked up thing to say. But if I were a fly on the wall at any of these conversations, it's probably not far off from some of the verbiage that has been used, at least at some point. That's sad. Call of Duty 12 recess ops. Jesus Christ. But no, it's between trying to force religion onto children when they are too young to understand the implications of it, and also the attempt to make it so that kids are not going to receive proper guidance from trained mental health professionals in an increasingly dangerous environment for them. They will instead be getting untrained professionals or untrained people who will just push more religion on them as opposed to looking for solutions to any problems. I don't know. It seems like a giant bit of red flags. I think the entire state of Texas's flag should just be changed to a blood red flag. Nothing else. Just that. Because that's all I see anymore. But what about you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I guess it's a weird thing to say after everything else. I don't know how to feel about that. Thing is, last rites are probably too Catholic for Texas. Yeah, and Catholicism has a different set of 10 commandments than the one that we usually see in the KJV. There's also another set of 10 commandments that talks about not boiling goats in their mother's milk, but that's besides the point. Axo, thank you for redeeming your points for an owl. That said, guys, hit the like button thingy, because YouTube demands it, which is weird to say again. As always, everybody, insert end a video tagline here.